Yeah, no, I hear that. And I do sometimes, when I hear people say no to some new development, I do have to, ask that, say, okay, well, what is it about this that you're really concerned about? And the number one thing you always get is like traffic, right? Any new development's going to bring in traffic, and nobody, welcomes a lot more traffic. Nobody wants to spend more time getting down Poway Road. Um, but when you dig into it, or at least when I dig into it, with like Poway Democratic Club members or just people I talk to out in the community, you start to uncover that's not really an opposition to all development. And I think I mentioned this earlier, like Poway Road, it's not that people are opposed to apartment buildings. I think there's actually a general recognition that like housing in California is outrageously expensive, and the only way out of this is that we're going to have to build more housing, and of all levels, not just luxury homes, but we're going to have to build apartments. We're going to have to build condos. Um, and I think when you talk to people about that and you say, hey, are you concerned about like your kids, right? If your kids are in college or going off to college soon, are you worried about what's going to happen to them when they leave college, and where are they going to live? Are they going to be able to afford an apartment on their salary? I think most people agree that, like, okay, I get it. There needs to be housing, there needs to be development. But what they're opposed to, at least in Poway, is the way that, over the last, I'd say 8 to 10 years, the development has almost always been a, kind of a giveaway to the developers. It's almost always been, oh, yeah, we really had this beautiful vision of what Poway Road was supposed to be, and we had all these community members come together and create this Poway Road specific plan together, of all backgrounds. But you know what? We're very easily going to give you a conditional use permit or a change to that plan, so you can now forget the idea of having businesses on the bottom level and seating outside and in a very large setback. Forget that. You go ahead, do what you want to do. We had this vision of the farm where, yeah, there were going to be small local businesses, right? And they even lined up these small local businesses. We had names. Floaty Swim School was going to come in. Forward Gym was going to come in, run by my locals, in kind of a resilient way, right? When you have small businesses, if one small business goes out of business, it's easier to fill in than a 30,000 square foot gargantuan building, right? Yeah. I think that's what people liked. That's what people wanted. And so as soon as that is what got changed out, swapped out on them, that's what they really opposed is, wait a minute, like this is not really a benefit to anybody but the developer who's going to, and the landowner who's going to make a whole lot of money here.
And the customers that will enjoy it.
Yeah, you hope so, right? Yeah, you would want, if that were to have passed, right? We definitely would have wanted that to be a success, because again, if in 5 years they're not able to continue that business, we're left with a 30,000 square foot building on a 60,000 square foot of outbuildings and whatever empty, and it's really hard to fill that in a way that filling a small local gym is a lot easier.
Right. Definitely. Yeah.
So,
yeah. So yeah, it is interesting. And Pete, thanks for bringing that up. 69% no on H. So again, we're trying to get everyone involved here. John Carson commented. He said Anita was appointed to replace an appointed Barry Leonard, not Dave Grush.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's right. Yep. I think I got those mixed up, but you're right.
There have been so many, and they're easily swapped around,
right.
It's like a shell game.
Yeah.
And then who do we got here? Mike Devine saying, working out, I will comment when done. Okay. Yeah. We're doing the live stream now, but we'll post this on YouTube. I'm going to break this into segments so you don't have to listen or watch the whole thing. You can just pick out the pieces you want.